So here's my dilemma. My 9-month-old Malinois Dutch Shepherd Cross has only got 3 modes. Totally chilled out in a crate, Hyper Tigger mode, or Destruction Tester Extraordinaire. So if there was to be any chance of campervan trips, I need her crate as a fixture in the campervan, at least until she calms down. Up until 2 or 3 months ago, she fit in a medium-sized travel crate on the front seat. This had to be swapped for a medium-sized wire crate. And now at 25 kilos, the smallest crate she comfortably fits in is her Kong Medium Large, which I have in the car. Unfortunately, when I put it on the front seat of the Sprinter, it means I can't change gear, which is a bit of a disadvantage. So I guess tricky problems require tricksy solutions, and as it's only me and the dog, I decided to take out the passenger seats and put a platform in for the dog crate, which would gain me 10 inches in the depth to change gear. I knew that I definitely wanted to retain the base of the seats as it's very good storage. First job was to disconnect the van electrics, because I was going to be using a resistor to fool the airbag system that there was still a seatbelt tensioner in the middle of the passenger seat. There are only 4 bolts which attach the double seat to the base, and in my case these came out easily using a T50 hex L-wrench. You also need to remove the seatbelt from the seat on the passenger door side. So with the seats out, now it's time to sort out the sensor cable with the resistor kit. This was straightforward, and after preparing the wires I soldered the resistor in place. Apparently the orientation of the resistor is irrelevant. Once the wires were safely protected with shrink wrap, it was time for me to start on the base to support the dog crate and cover the storage. But first I tested the ignition to make sure the airbag warning light went out, which it did. In building the base, I just wanted a simple board without the complication of hinges, and the only tricksy bit was building something that could accommodate the slightly higher middle vertical mounts of the seat base. I used roof battens to hold the board in place. And I decided to work around the raised vertical supports by gluing some of my favourite 10mm thick EVA flooring to raise the bottom of the board above the 5mm height of the verticals. Then to finish the board off, I used some leftover van roofing felt and stuck it on with more impact adhesive. And that was it, done. Board fits perfectly and supports the Kong Medium Large crate as if it was designed for the space. I added some steel loops to the bulkhead to hold the crate in place with some carabiners. And as Blue the dog seems happy in there, it's time to point the van northwards. It's all good.